Good morning, students. Today we are going to read the Hadith number 16 in the topic of Ahadith in the subject of Islamiyat O levels. So, to get A grade in this question, that is Hadith, you will be required to write the teachings of the Hadith, then how to put these teachings into action, and finally, a relevant example must be given. So, the thing that is required is first read the translation of the hadith carefully. So, you must know first what the hadith is telling us. Then you will be required to write teachings, then how to put these teachings into action, and finally, a relevant example must be written in the paper to get the A grade. So concentrate yourself. Here we are going to read the translation so we may know what the hadith is telling us. The believers are like a single man. If his eye is affected, he is all affected. And if his head is affected, he is all affected. So the Muslim Ummah is like a body in which everything is connected with the other thing. So if one part is comfortable, so the other part will also feel comfortable. But if one part is feeling pain, the other part will also feel pain. So here we are going to read the teachings. The Muslim community is like a body. Islamic teachings strike at the root of racial, geographical, social, and linguistic barriers and discriminations. When one person of this community is afflicted with displeasure, the whole community is displeased. So look at the importance of the unity in Islam. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, one Muslim is like a building brick to the other. One part strengthens the other. So we must be sincere with our fellow Muslims and we must give them ease and support, because this is the instruction of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. One Muslim is like a building brick to the other. One part strengthens the other. Because Allah has made us from the two persons, so these are our parents. And secondly, we are strengthened by the bond of Islam. So we must be very compassionate. We must have mercy. We must show kindness. We must show the support to our fellow Muslims, because this is the instruction of our Holy Prophet ﷺ and of Islam. The unity of the Muslims is a marvelous entity. In every aspect of our social lives, this concept of the unity is encouraged. Muslims say prayers jointly. So look at the examples in our daily life that our Islam is stressing on us. Muslims must say prayers jointly. We worship one God. We have one prophet and one divine book. So when we are having everything common, so we must be unified. We must give support to the others. Believers are a single brotherhood. So this is the relevant saying. Here we are going to read how to put these teachings into action. We are Muslims. We must encourage all those practices which lead to the unity of the Ummah. We must not divide the Ummah. We should not hate anybody because of his color, race, language, or country. We must be unified like a body and strengthened with love for one another, so that the pleasure of one becomes the pleasure of all, and calamity of one becomes the calamity of all. So there is a quotation, united we stand, divided we fall. So this is a universal quotation. So as far as the Muslims were united, we were a superpower and no one could harm us when we were united. But when we were divided, so now we are attacking being a Muslim Ummah, because we are divided now and the non-Muslims are attacking us, the different parts of the Muslim Ummah in the world now. And here is a relevant example. The Brotherhood of the Medina is the best example of the brotherhood ever seen throughout the history. The helpers gave everything they could to their emigrant brothers. The immigrants were given dwelling, food not only, and opportunities of the business and welfare also. So this was the lecture, students. I hope so this will be much more easy for you to understand now. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it, and make your notes. Thank you so much.